because in the midst of that storm, you met Jesus. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I had always had an awareness of Jesus growing up. I actually have wanted so badly to be the perfect little Christian girl. I was a model citizen for a long time, but the without the relationship with Jesus, that stuff usually falls apart at some point.
Mm,
And so when I get to the jail, it was such a dark time for about the first 10-ish days where it did feel like God had abandoned me or left. And I just didn't quite
mm,
understand why, because I had heard his voice 6 months prior saying, "Tell the truth, Brandy."
mm,
And I was not ready to then. And and so I just wasn't sure why, when the truth came out, I felt so alone. And the enemy rushed into that place to say,
of course.
sure, salvation means, you prayed the prayer and you get to go to heaven and, you're saved and all that. But do you really think that you're going to heaven now? And like all of that
Mm,
shame just coming in and the taunting. But it was about 10 days in that I actually have it here with me. Somebody, I still don't know who, so I just say it's my God's Bible, sent
mm.
me this Bible. And
In
I
the
didn't
mail?
even, yeah, yeah. So that's
Wow.
the only way that you can receive any books, magazines, correspondence
Okay.
is through the mail system. And I received that one night at mail call, and I took it back up to my cell, and I wasn't even reading in a scripture. I was in the back of it. There's like this like help section of like how to read the Bible in a year, something like that. And just in a moment, the whole cell filled with this amber color and a peace, and it felt like it was a hug that filled the room. And
Mm,
I didn't hear God audibly this time, but in my soul had heard him say, "We're going to do this together now. I love
mm.
you." And nothing else mattered in that moment. And it was like, oh my gosh, like you're the one that's here during this time. Um, and we're going to do this. Like you're not leaving me
Wow.
alone. And you care enough to be in jail with me. The God of the universe cares to be in
Mm.
this cell with me right now. Um,
Oh,
and, uh, and as we walk out of it. So it meant a lot
so
to me.
beautiful.
You just watched a short clip of Grounded. To watch the full episode, check out the link below.